position first. It's like one by one. Yeah, so like where would you be? So
Well, where's the enemy first?
enemy is pushing payload. Say they're here and
Wait, are we on defense or?
they just got hit. Defense, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Do you want to draw on it? It's probably easier. Uh, no. That's good. That's good. That's where the fire should be. Like you want your fire to be in position, like in defensive like that. And we'll talk about the first kill zone soon. But just see, that's good. Yeah, we put her on high ground because we don't want to be on low ground. Like never as a widow, but like yeah, high ground's good. About the alright. Where'd you Zen be? Where'd you Zen be? Yep. And what else? Hamster? Yeah. Hamster, the last one, I think. Yeah. All right. All right. We'll just talk about it then. So, yeah, you kind of right with what you said. So, I've just clicked the image. Hang on. So yeah, when they're coming in here, basically we need to talk about kill zones. So kill zones are basically places where everyone can position where they all have sightlines on the enemy at one time. So with the main thing with this 3-3 DPS comp is that you can all focus fire on a certain point and put so much pressure on the enemy that they basically can't do anything and they have to like deal with you forcibly. So what kill points are basically the only points in the map where this can happen because if the payload's here, we can't really shoot all the way down here. Like someone's gonna have to be down here, someone's here. Like it just doesn't work. You understand that, right? Okay, nice. So basically the two main kill points in this map, right here, and there's another one, but I'll see if you know it first, like later. So what I like to do is Sombra should always be behind the enemy, just because she can easily translocate out, stuff like that. Like you've got here, you've got this pack here. Just keep them packed at the beginning of the game, stuff like that. Yeah, she should always be the. Even if you're not doing damage to her, she should literally. If you just back it here, they can't do anything to you. If they push you, you can just translocate away. It's just free positioning here. Again, like even if you're not, if you feel like you're doing no damage to them, it's fine. Just they have to deal with you. Eventually, that damage will add up. The fire, you're right. She should be up here. She's got cover, like nice fire on here. They can't do anything to you again. They're just guilt. Yeah, Mercy should be up there too. And Widow, yeah, that depends. You can put her up here or up here. But we're going to talk about Peel as well, because Zen, that's another one. He should be on high ground, either one. Yeah, it depends on what you want, because you need to talk about Peel as well, because if they have a Winston, he can dive one of these, like, he has all these options, but that's, like, the beauty of this comp, kind of, because that's where we all have sightlines of each other as well, so we can all peel for each other. With, I'll use a different colour here. Yeah, like, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much the comp. You have loads of mobility, loads of movement. You can peel each other. You can stop them from coming in, and you can. Most importantly, it's just pressuring that one single point. So, yeah, hang on. Gotta clear these drawings. So yeah, your hamster should be up here. That's too big. Hang on.
You know, it would be
Nice.
amazing. You know, it would be so amazing if Pfizer and Stat Banana teamed up. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
So yeah, anyway, that's your kill point. So you've got your Sombra pressure in here. You got your fire raining down here. You got your ball waiting. The ball should yeah, Mosh should kind of be here. The ball is kind of weird. You have to be very patient with it. It's kind of like you should be working with your Sombra. Like the ball and the Sombra are basically playing the same role here. yeah, you should be really patient. When your Sombra goes in, get free damage and stuff. At the beginning of the game, I'll move the image over, but you can get free damage in there. And also, yeah, you shouldn't contest at all. Like that's one of the main problems with this comp. You can't contest the payload, but if you're doing enough pressure, like it shouldn't matter. You can just bring it back. It'll slide back by itself. Plus the 2 kill points, which I'll talk about later. Yeah, so that's basically it. Izen is over here. That's what I usually do here, just because if he's over here, the Widow doesn't have the correct sightlines, blah blah blah. Yeah, but the problem with that is that the Zen gets dived a lot. Like he's usually the main dive. So what I like to do, if you're a Sombra, you can put your turn locator right here, and that just means whenever he's getting dived, your Zen can call out and you can peel. Yeah, like right here.
Oh, I see the knock left. Yeah, yeah.
Your Widow can shoot him. Like your ball can come back around, peel him. Like there's so much peel available. Like that's an easy part of the comp. Same with the packs as well. Like your hamster, he should not be getting healed by the Mercy. Your Mercy and your Pharah should be together most of the time, unless your Zen or something needs heal. Your ball should be completely reliant on these packs, pretty much. So Sombra needs to keep them up a lot, like pretty much all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
60 seconds. I think
45 seconds, something like that.
Maybe
it's pretty long. It's
yeah.
not. Yeah. Yeah, so anyone have any questions about that? Like, just for now?
You ever wish you could do anything?
Calm down.
Well, from the teams I've seen, they usually save Barrage with EMP because it's basically free at that point. They can't shield it, they can't matrix it, anything like that. Yeah, the ball, you can pretty much use it whenever you want. It's up to him whenever he uses it. Trans, again, it's just defensive ult. Mercy ult, just whenever you need healing and stuff like that. The Widow ult, yeah, again, like, just like that. It's a really pretty self-reliant comp, really. You can just do whatever you want with the ults. It's pretty up to you what you do with it. So, you understand this, right? Like, you understand the pressure points and everything? Like, the whole entire point of comp? Nice. So, where do you think the next kill point would be? You can draw it on if you want. No. Oh. Sorry,
Go on, coach.
Sorry, that's pretty mean. Oh yeah, the point of the comp is basically cover as many angles as possible, but also to stay as safe as possible because we have really tiny healing. If you're right here, they can shoot up at that. If you're right here, they can shoot up at that. Things like that. Yeah, this is fine sightlines. Pharah, she doesn't really have much place to hide. She could go behind here, but if she's here, there's a better spot I'll talk about, which is right here. This is the second kill point.
Dude, I've seen that shit in the contenders. I knew that one. I was gonna say it, dude. Swear 10. I swear.
Yeah, well, basically, part of identifying kill points is basically what I want you to take away from this. Just like for every map, I'm just gonna go through Route 66 because it's pretty easy to show. But if it's right here, like they can shoot up here, they can shoot up here. Like there's not a lot of peel available. If it was here, like your Sombra could go here, stuff like that. But again, you're not that safe. Yeah. So all right. So just before I talk about that kill point, if the cat's here and say you've lost the fight and you're rotating, the cat's obviously got time to move, and you don't want to be doing nothing while it's moving right to the kill point. While they're rotating like that, you have time to poke, get your ult, stuff like that, because you're safe. You're safe pretty much while they're rotating. Like they can't do anything. They go. They're really slow. So that's basically your time to build up ults, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So on the actual kill point now, your Pharah, like yeah, she's got room here. She can do whatever she wants. Your Zen, you can say bridge if you want, because he can take over here, like here. It's all good. Widow, you can rotate over here if you want. Ball, he can stay around here just because he's got angles. You can swing off this, stuff like that. The Sombra, again, always behind. That's where she should always be. She's got here. You've got a pack right here in case you need to. You should just be spraying into him. Again, you won't be doing a lot of damage, but you'll be doing enough to distract him or just to eventually add up to it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's basically the point of the comp. Just to set up these angles, put pressure on the point like that. And only in places like this, only the kill point. This is the only place you should be taking fights. Anything other than that, it's just poke to build ups. Alright, you all understand that, right?
Yep.
Any questions? Nice. Okay. Sec. Change.
No practice. Comp.
So, first point. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the first part of the map. This is obviously payload, so you have a lot of room. Like, you can push up a lot here.
Arch. That's not an arch.
Well,
NA callouts, man.
okay. If you can start the map, your Sombra. It's pretty standard, just to hack a pack first. You can leave your translocator on the next one just to be ready for it. Your ball should always be just ready to poke at the beginning of the game. I like to put him up here. Same with your Sombra. If she's here with him, like she can translocate back, she can move, stuff like that. Your Widow want to be up here if you want, but it's pretty risky. It's up to you, I guess. But yeah, just this 3-point first, just 3 damage, stuff like that. Just until it gets up here. Yeah, when it does get here, you can rotate, your Sombra can go back. You've got all these pack tacks already, your ball's up here, you're all in position. Like, just use the time you have, it's free.
What's the advantage of running Orisa over Hammond on this map? Because I've seen Orisa on this map a few times.
On attack or defense?
Defense.
Oh, I really hate Orisa comps, so I probably couldn't tell you. Like, it's no offense or something, but I just don't think bunker comps would skill the more the enemy team not knowing how to deal with it. But if you had a Sombra, if you had a dive, it's really easy to get on the Orisa. She really can't move anywhere if you get on her. The meta is just too fast paced at the moment to run it, in my opinion. Okay, so 6. Okay, so next point. Do you know where a kill point might be here? The end? Yeah, that's another kill point. Do you know an early one? No, a lot of people say that. It's not right before bridge. It's actually right here, right after to get it through point. Like, right here, right through point. Yeah, do you understand why? Oh, yeah.
Zen has long sightlines and being safe on the bridge or the catwalk, I guess.
Yeah, you can put Zen here, Zen there. You can put your Fire up here if she wants to, or she can play back here, bad as rock. You play Sombra here, you've got your pack here and here, which is where you should be hacking away. Like, your ball can be up here if you want, you can swing around, or you can just sit in here. Your Sombra, she can be here, here, or here. She's got multiple options. Yeah. Like, your Sombra should always be behind. She's basically, like, one of the easiest roles you can play, to be honest. But she's one of the most effective as well. So, yeah, Chatterpie is good. Your Mercy, she can fly between him. You've got your Peel. If your Monkey jumps on him, you've got Sightline here, you got it here. You've got your Translocator back here in case you need to. Like, you've got everything you need. Yeah. If I say why this isn't a kill point. Again, they can just spray right up here. You haven't got bridge or basically any of this. There's no space to fall back because you have no peel from your team all the way over here. You can set up pub if you want, but another thing with this pump, you don't want to stack people next to each other because if your Winston comes up, you can cleave them all together, which is you never want that. Never. Because you can't peel for that. It's way too hard. You all group together and then they can just shoot team fire. You want to play as individualistic as possible in this comp. Never be together. Yeah, like again, this can't be. It's just too close. There's not enough angles. You understand that, right? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. You got the next point right though. It's like right here. There's the next kill point for this map. Yeah, your ball can sit up here. You've got perch over here. This is where your fire or your mercy or your widow can sit, depending on how your team plays. It really doesn't matter that much. Your ball can swing right here and drop down. It's easy. Your zen can sit over here if he wants, or he can sit inside if he needs to peel. Your mercy can sit with the fire or the widow. Widow can sit top of pub if she wants as well. It's alright to stack with the ball here because he can move anyway, so that's fine. Summer again, just always behind. She can peel around if she wants. So yeah, you get a basic idea of it, right?
Mhm.
Alright, well, the next map on Route 66 is just go up, so I can't really go over that. So I'll go to the Nepal. Okay, so Nepal. Okay, we don't get callouts for this, but do you think you could like draw on the kill points for this? Yeah, nice. Do you, like yeah, you've got sightlines pretty much everywhere there. Yeah, it's another one. There's quite a lot on this map, depending on how you play it. Yeah, pretty much. Literally every side.
As long as you don't exist on the point.
Nah, even the point's a kill zone as well. Wait, what?
Oh, it's like
I'm seeing that.
you like grapple on the inside, and then you like land in a certain way that you just kind of the grapple tension keeps you on that ledge of the roof, and you can test the point from up there.
Ah, okay. Well, this comp, all in Nepal, I want you to play free, just because it's so easy here. There's so many kill zones. Wait, what? What's the draw on next? Okay. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Like, pretty much all this courtyard and the point as well. It's because you got so many sightlines here. You've got this here. You've got elephant. That's where you can put your DPS. You can play widow or ash here. I don't really mind. It's dependent on your hit scan. You can play your widow here, your mercy here, your zen. You can go here, or you can put him high ground depending on how you've done, like to position between fights. Your Sombra, you've got a Mega right here and here, so you have like a lot of options. You can choose to shoot out here when you move out, or you can just play behind him. Yeah, they're everywhere in this map. Your ball, you can play up here if you want, or you can play just above, hanging above. A lot of people like to do that. Yeah, that's basically it. If they come in this kill zone, you can try win the fight, but obviously in the first fight, you're going to be moving the exact same speed. They're going to take point, so don't fight here first. Uh, yeah, that's the thing with the free comp. It's really bad at contesting, so just give them the point first. Most likely, that's what will happen. Just take your time to set up, get in the right positions for this kill zone, which is on the point. This is where your positioning comes into play, because it's sort of up to you at this point, like where you want to play your widow, where you want to play your Ash, Pharah, Zen, stuff like that. So yeah, it's up to you. Draw like where you want to play, I guess. Well, just for the first fight, like you can't play these sight lines just because like you won't have time to set this up. Like you have, yeah, like just for the first fight. Oh, okay then. Oh no, my image. Get the power back. Yeah, just for the first fight, you have to give them a point because they've got Lucio. We don't have Lucio. We're way slower than them. Yeah, but the point takes 30 seconds to set up, so that is when you should take your time to set up. You won't expect it as well, so you've got that extra advantage. Your Sombra should go around here, is where most people like to play it, just because she's got the pack right here if she wants. She hit scan, you can play Elephant, but if they push her, she can always play back here or here, somewhere like that. Your Pharah, she can play on top. Any of these routes, just anywhere she has cover. Your Zen, it's kind of up to you, but playing him back down here or back around here, just anywhere that has sightline of the point where you can also have peel for this. I like to play him close to the Mercy as well, just because the point's so close, just so they can peel each other. The ball, yeah, play him wherever you want. Like, it's another really good place to do that. It's way better to stall with the ball here, like, because he can go in, he can actually do stuff here, like, compared to Route 66, where it's just too open to do anything. Yeah, but most likely they will end up getting the point first. Just don't let that phase you. Just know you have to set up like this. This is just taking the angles, just constantly putting pressure on them, stuff like that, and you really take the point. You could. There's just it's pretty risky. Yeah, just because of the time it takes to set up and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much that map. Next. Yeah, so Sanctum, this is kind of the weirdest one, I'd say. Do you know where the kill zones are? If you want to try. Yep, it's right here. Any others? No, actually, this is the only kill point. This is why this map's so weird, basically. Yeah, yeah, literally every fight you should be taking them here. If they're here or something, here, don't take it. Just let them take onto point first, rotate. There's no point fighting them there. Again, free DPS, just keep it going. A lot of people like to run Orisa here. It's not worth it. It's too inconsistent, stuff like that. Trying for boops, it just doesn't work. This is a really good map to play free DPS on though. You Sombra, right out here, you've got a Mega here, you've got a Mega here. You can peel for all your supports. If he Zen's back here somewhere, if you get what I mean, like he's got the Raining Fire here, yeah. Your she can play up here if she wants. She's got the boops as well, just in case you get anything off of that. Your Ball, he's got these corners around to play around. Like you've literally got everything here. Yeah, you hit scan. She can play back here or mid if she wants, because there's a pack back there as well. Like they usually have all the sight lines you need on this map just to play around one single kill zone. If you want as well, a lot of higher teams. Hang on, is there an image for it? Yeah, a lot of higher tier teams after they've cleared the first fight, they can also kind of spawn camp here. Yeah, because Sombra, you can put it here. Your Farish, you can play around these statues. Mercy, yeah, you got you hit scan up here. You've literally got this. If you can rotate fast enough, though, like don't force yourself to put yourself into this position. Yeah, your Ball can stick up here as well. You can swing. Like you've got everything you need. This is like a single kill zone map, though, so just keep it here, fight here, or if you can, push it out here. Alright, and last map in the ball. Yeah. Okay, so you know what the kill zones are on this map? Yeah, full kill zone. You can play on point. There's 4 different angles you can hold, yeah. Pretty much all of high ground is a kill zone, pretty much. If you can force them out here onto the high ground, you basically win. Anyone else? Yeah, these big open spaces here. Yeah. Well, that's basically all of them. Yeah, you've identified them. That's good. So, yeah, with this point, basically, if they're coming out here, they're basically forcing to go up here. This is where you want to set up here, though. basically set up a nice and narrow sight line. This is where your Zen should be, your Ash, stuff like that. Your Fire Ash, it could be up here if she wants, behind the roofs, just to take cover. Your Mercy with her. Basically, if you want to force them this way, the better value you're going to get, because you're going to be forcing them deeper into that chokehold. Your Sombra can go behind. Your Hanzo can go behind. Yeah. Hanzo can hide behind here. Like the more you push them up here, the more dead they are, basically. Out here in Courtyard, if this is where they choose to take the first fight, that's fine again. You've got your Sombra back here. There's a Mega right there. You can push it back. Your Ball can hang up here for if he wants. Hit Scan, Zen, you can hang here or here. Like, you've literally got all the sight lines you need. Same with the point. Your Sombra can play back here. Ball, play him around here if you want. Hit Scan, Fire, you get the point by now. So yeah, that's... Ball, you want to play him basically just around corners, just anywhere you can't find him. You want your team to be communicating to him, because obviously he can't tell. Like, communication with the ball is probably the most important thing to keep him alive, because he's really the most open target in the thing. If you can just call who's low, and who you're hacking, stuff like that, the ball should be following up on that, and only that. Hack targets is main tank always. I'd stay away from the off tank. Main tank, main heal, and off heal. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, they're the most, just whatever you can get the most value out of a hack of, because it don't matter about doing damage. Someone can do as much damage as she wants. I'd say if you can't hack anything else, go for a D.Va, but it's not that much. It doesn't do much, to be fair. If she's hacked, she'll probably peel behind the Reinhardt. But if you're just hacking for the damage, Sombra gets like ridiculous amounts of damage. Yeah, like you really don't need to hack for charge. So yeah, that's pretty much the comp. I just wanted to talk about it just to make sure you all know what it is about, just so you know where your position is, stuff like that. The kill zones. This is just obviously for 2 maps, but this is something you need to like be considering when you're scrimming, stuff like that. Just like something you need to be knowing by yourself. It's pretty easy to learn once you know this. Just wherever you can find angles on your team, or you can push them back, stuff like that. Just it's up to you. Like you knew where to play. I'm like you good. You don't need to tell you. You should be all good. Yeah, that's about it. Nice. Yeah, if they play something like, well, it depends. You can play Ash or Widow. Always your Fire, just because she's so important. Not only for the fire you get on top, but also the concussive blast, because this acts like not only as a boot, but as a peel. Yeah, because if your fire's here, she can boost off this and peel straight for your Zen or whoever's here. Like, it's just a really easy way of peeling. Your hamster. Yeah, Sombra's also really good. Just because of the free damage, the free pressure you get. There's literally nothing they can do about it. Yeah, I think everyone's a bit scared of that.
Any health packers, dude? That's good.
Unlucky.
Oof.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless anyone else has anything. Nice. Okay. Yeah, nice. I just wanted to make sure you knew how it worked and stuff, just so you don't get it wrong a day. Yeah. There'll probably be a drill or something around like next week, this week sometime. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Alright, well, good luck. Alright, nice.